You having a bad day, Bruce Wayne? Why? Also, the mic isn't set up properly, so it's not gonna sound right. Oh, you're arguing with friends? That's hard, Bruce Wayne. That's hard. And that sucks. It sucks when you're arguing with your friends. Yes, I moved. So today is a scuff stream for only like an hour. That's why the mic sounds like crap. Because I haven't fiddled with all of the things that need to be fiddled with. This is the test stream. I was gonna do a test stream before I decided to stream today, and that didn't happen. So if the stream goes down, we're constantly dropping frames. Actually, I already see that we've dropped a ton of frames. Where I never drop frames at the old place, so that's encouraging. Yeah, a historic day in Galactic Gamble history. Yeah, only an hour today, guys, because the setup is still super scuffed. Like, so many cords. I should just show you my PC. I had it on the floor, but then I had to bring it up because all my cords weren't long enough all of a sudden. And so, look at the back of my PC is just sitting here on the desk. Literally, like, almost like every single spot you could put some cords in goes in that PC. You broke your new phone? Oh shit, that sucks. Hi, James Osborne. How are you? Laughing the pain away. Yes. So yeah, the mic's gonna sound sucked. Oh, I cracked the screen protector. I know. I put the tempered glass on my phone all the time because it's so expensive to fix screens. But they can be fixed usually for like $200. Your wires give you anxiety. The thing is, I can't organize them anymore because like this wire is only so long, so it has to like go diagonally across the desk or anything like that. Like, there's no way. I have tried to sort my wires properly into a proper setup, but I just need so many wires. It's not happening, you guys. It's not happening. Oh, you changed your trombone. Okay. Okay, well, welcome back. Welcome back, James. So yeah, mic's gonna suck. The green screen isn't even up right now, guys. I literally, like, I have my green screen on a clothesline, and it's, like, tucked into the curtain rod on one side and, like, hanging on a nail on the other side. And it's, like, right behind me. It's too close. I didn't even have one of my monitors working until, like, a couple hours ago. I managed to finagle it. You're watching Batman. It's great. The new Batman, Faith? Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. How did the move go? Tell you about the moving adventures. The move happened. Nothing got like super broken or anything like that. It was a big day though, because we removed all of my grandma's stuff into a trailer, and then we moved all of my stuff into a trailer, and like a bunch of stuff my mom was taking from my grandma's, and then we moved all of my stuff and my mom's stuff out all on the same day. So it was just a lot of, and I had like furniture. We got 2 beds. I had a headboard, a dresser. I didn't go with a headboard and dresser. My grandma was downsizing and she's like, "You want this bed?" I'm like, "It's the best bed I've ever slept on. I want that shit. Yes. Give it to me. You want this headboard that matches all of your other furniture you have that's not currently here? Yes, I would like that. Thank you, Grandma." So I got a lot of cool stuff. But it was heavy stuff. It was heavy. It Happened was a great adventure story. The name of the movie is It Happened, and it's great. Yeah. TG8 God, do I like Star Wars? Yeah. Who doesn't like Star Wars? There's definitely certain Star Wars like movies and stuff that are preferred, but who doesn't like Star Wars? I don't like where I put the camera. I think I want it here. I think I want it here, but we'll have to see. I'm also not in the right chair right now. I'm in my little office chair that I have. Not in my proper chair. There's a lot of things that are not set up properly today. I tried, you guys. I really tried. But I couldn't even, like, live in my house for a minute. I felt like a truck ran over me on Saturday, though, because we moved everything on Friday. And then I, like, couldn't get out of bed. This is, like, muscles were seizing. Hurt so bad. What else happened? So the house I moved into, so it's sort of like a downgrade. So I was living with my grandma and she had a very nice house, top of the line, air conditioning, bits and bobs. Like she had saved her money her whole life, so her house looks great. And now I'm living in my grandparents' old farmhouse that's been basically empty for like 10 years or something. I can't even remember how long it's been empty. But it's been empty for a while. And so that's where I'm living right now. And it was full of stuff that we've just been storing in it, and I didn't really have time to like clear it out and like clean it and like move my stuff in. So I just cleared out enough room to move my stuff in, and now I have to like slowly claim the house back and like clean it and work my way out. So I have the bathroom cleaned, and I'm working on getting the kitchen clean so I can put my dishes in the cupboard. It's a process. Lucifer or Luke? Vader, the Mortis God, Pelp, Abe Loth, Yoda, Batman and Superman in a fight. Like, everyone's in a fight. Lucifer or Justice League in a fight. Who's gonna win? I guess it depends on... Because what do we agree on? What are Satan's powers? You like the older Star Wars? Recent ones aren't terrible, but you prefer the older ones. I think that's pretty much the guarantee. Most people prefer the older Star Wars movies. Like, they're sort of like the hands down, everyone agrees they were good. And then the prequels get shit on a lot, and then the recent ones are sort of a crapshoot, whether you liked it or not. Did I meet any hidden mice friends? So, the house I'm living in now is the house I used to do YouTube videos in with my best friend. My grandparents' old house. And it does have mice. It doesn't currently have mice. But, like, the reason why I have to clean is, like, there's remnants of mice activity. And you need to disinfect that shit, right? So, like, my counters, like, we had cleaned out the house for my sister's wedding because people were sleeping in the house. And then, since then, and that was, like, 2 years ago, I don't even know how long that ago is now. 3 years ago, with COVID, time works weird. And so that was like 3 years ago, and I thought maybe the mice hadn't gotten upstairs again, but they had, so I had to clean out that stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to get my cats to live in my house with me. They're pretty sketchy about the house right now. They're not into it. But get my cats to live in my house and like make sure the mice never get upstairs. I don't know. All their most power. Gotta go. Okay, bye, Ape God. Baby, you're watching said, no, you're not. What? What, Faith? You babysitting today? But yeah, yeah, we're dropping a lot of frames. I wonder if I'll have to downgrade my quality. Look at this scratch. For some reason, I just, at some point during the moving, just scratched the shit out of the top of my lip. But yes, the quality will go up from here. I just have to figure out, like, the mic has to be readjusted. It's not even pointing at my face right now. The mic has to be readjusted so that it doesn't echo and stuff in this room. And the green screen has to be farther back, because, like, right here. It's hitting the back of my chair. And this webcam, I don't like it there. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I don't think it's gonna go there. But yeah, I've just been working on clearing out space for me to live in this house. Well, yes, but no. Talking in riddles. Riddle me this. Yes, but no. No, but yes. Sometimes why? Leave the poor webcam alone. It's in the wrong spot. Look, okay. So at least when I read chat, I was reading chat near the webcam on this monitor. But now I'm not reading chat near the webcam. So I read chat over here and then look over here. Okay, so I move chat over here. Maybe that's all I have to do. Let's move chat to here. Right below the webcam. So then it's just a little flick of the eye up every time I try to, like, look into the webcam. Or do you guys not like it when streamers look into the webcam? Is that a weird thing to do? Does it look like I'm staring into your soul right now? You can't even tell. Well, and the thing is, I have a monitor here. A monitor, this is my middle monitor, and then a monitor here. But I turned so far to look at this monitor. It's full side profile. But it's a different desk, a different room, different lighting. Like, I used to have some overhead lights on in the other room. I can't have any overhead lights on in here. I also look demonic. I get nervous. My eyes are pretty blue in real life. One thing about my facial features I enjoy. I see blue eyes staring into my soul. But yeah, we are dropping a lot of frames. How is the stream stuttering for anyone? Because, okay, so right now we're at 720 by 1280 minimum HD. So we can go lower and still have decent-ish quality. But, I mean, we can already tell that our internet is inferior here than in the city. But we are streaming, so that's encouraging. We are streaming. Oh, what else have I done this weekend? Just like a ton of organization. So many boxes of stuff. I packed all the boxes. Why can't I find anything? Also, I have too many things. I have so much stuff, you guys. I have so much stuff for a person who doesn't own a house. I should really have less stuff. Maybe if I was a homeowner, it's a reasonable amount of stuff, but... Also, I hate the thumbnail that I used today. It's a quick picture I took, but... And... Not a fan. So yeah. That's where we're at. No need to flex on us for having stuff. Stuff isn't a flex. You can go to you can get free stuff on secondhand websites, easy. Having lots of stuff isn't a flex. Have you seen hoarders' houses? Have you seen their houses? They have a lot of stuff, and no one's like, man, oh man, they're so rich in stuff. I wish I had all of their stuff in my house, and then I couldn't move or breathe in the house, or even live or think in the house. Wish that was me. Recently started playing for Honor and Gang Beast again. It's really fun. Really? Gang Beast is the one where you're colorful little dudes, right? And you try to... Or is that Fall Guy? What's Gang Beast again? That monitor is so far away. Yeah. You try to, like, push people off the edge of stuff, right? Solid game combat. Solid game, cool. Yeah, colorful dudes killing each other. Don't ask what I was just trying to say. Hi, Weary Warlord, how are you? This is just a quick, hey, I'm alive, let's test out a stream. The mic sounds like shit, don't worry about it, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it to the best of my ability. Like, I don't know, with a different room, your acoustics are already changed, and I like to have my mic like a sky away from me, like 1,000 leagues away from my face if possible. Right now it's like, usually the mic sits like from my head, it sits like up here, like this much above my head, kind of pointing at my face. Right now it's over here, like way over me and pointing down. So that's an issue. But yeah, and the lighting is very different in this room. Like, I have my same lights I had in the other room, but I put up my lighting and I look like a washed out ghost. There's also like windows ruining my lighting right now. Get out of here, outside light! Nobody likes you! The best is like, having windows when your lighting setup is nice, because it's like, you know, nice natural light, can make you look beautiful, but at the same time, it depends on the time of day, what kind of lighting you get out of it, and I'd rather just control all the elements of my lighting, so it's like consistent all the way across the board, instead of guessing like, in the afternoon the lighting's gonna be good, and then you have to readjust these toggles because it's nighttime and you have no light anymore. Yeah, while wearing costumes. Yeah. Customize. Is it to deter the temptation of doing ear licking ASMR? That's why the microphone's so far away from me, Aegon? No, for me, so the closer the mic, the better the sound, the more you can block out background sound and stuff like that. Like, the reason why all of your popular streamers have their mic right here is because better quality, better control. But if I have a silent keyboard and a silent mouse, and I don't just do all the time, I can have my mic out of my frame, and I prefer visually not to be able to see the mic. It's just so I can frame exactly what I want to frame. So if I can have the mic out of the frame, it's ideal, in my opinion. But there's a reason why top streamers still have their mic in their frame. Moving to space is pretty daring, you must say. Is Elon there? Elon came first. Is Elon there? In his penis rocket ship? Eli? I haven't seen him. Space is pretty big. The reason why the mic sucks and like stuff isn't like up to date right now, it's looking kind of shady right now, is because I just moved and I haven't had time to set everything up nicely. Ghosts can be a looker. You know, if you would love to haunt you. If you are named Mike, stay out of the picture. Yeah, no one likes it when Mike's in the frame. He just ruins the picture every time, so... Get out of here, Mikes! You can never look at a rocket normally again. I know. Could they... Like, they couldn't have made it more penis... Like, it literally looked like that Austin Power bit. Where they're just like, it looks like a great big Johnson! Get over here! Check this out! Like, we're just cut to and everyone was making penis jokes. It felt like that exact bit when I saw that rocket. It was hilarious. The bald man that sleeps with his Amazon employees' wives. Wait, Bezos is sleeping with the wives of his employees? I've been in the middle of nowhere unpacking stuff all weekend and cleaning my heart out. I've never used so much bleach in so little time. And like CLR, like getting rust stains out of stuff. And then my dad and I had to fix the sink. We had to do a bit of plumbing, just basically change the pipes that the sink was going through because the pipes were too corroded to drain properly. Which is what I signed up for with this house. So I get to live alone, and I get to live rent-free. So these are huge pluses, but I've downgraded the quality of the house I live in 100% because this house has just been sitting here for 10 years. So like there's been minimal upkeep and stuff on it, and there's lots of things that need to be done, like lots of aesthetic stuff that still needs to be done on it and that kind of thing. So I signed up for that, but I'm still kind of looking forward to it. It's just physics, okay? Penises are aerodynamic. Like, come on. I mean, regular rockets do look like penises, but this was a more penis-y penis rocket, that's for sure. What do you mean you moved? Did you move somewhere else or something? Yeah, Donnell, I moved on Friday. I was living in the city. If you see a drop of quality, that's because I moved and I still haven't figured out everything. Like, I need to buy some parts. Some parts didn't survive the move. I need to drill some holes and put up this green screen properly and all sorts of good stuff like that. So that's in the works. I'm thinking, okay, so I have to go back to the city tomorrow. And I could possibly make it back in time for stream, but I don't know if I'd still have stream set up nicely by then. So I'm thinking back to our regularly scheduled programming on Wednesday. A real stream on Wednesday, and maybe no stream tomorrow. And Scuff's stream today. I think that's what the plan is. So that I have, because I have no food in this house. My parents live across the yard. And I've just been going to their house for food. Because I didn't want to go grocery shopping and then move that back as well on the day of the moving day. So I was like, I will just forage for food in their house for a couple days, and then I will go on Tuesday, go to the city, buy a bunch of groceries, because, you know, I don't have, like, a whole lot of toilet paper in this house, and I don't have a lot of basic things in this house. So big shopping day, but I also have a lot of different moving little things that need to get done on Tuesday, so I'm thinking of no stream tomorrow. Moved into space. Do you like fighting games? Which one do you like better? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter? So the Street Fighter I used to play was like Sega. That's the only Street Fighter I've played. I enjoyed the shit out of it though. But I've always had a soft spot for Mortal Kombat since the Nintendo 64 version, where my cousins had Mortal Kombat and we didn't have Mortal Kombat. And anytime I was at my cousin's house, I just really wanted them to play Mortal Kombat because it was so cool with the fatalities and stuff like that. But I never owned it, which was disappointing as a child. But I also didn't own the Nintendo. My brother owned the Nintendo. So, like, I would be silly to buy video games for my brother's gaming system that he wouldn't let me play. So I guess I have more play hours in Street Fighter, but you can't beat the Mortal Kombat style, aesthetic, and mortalities. Move to another galaxy in the Milky Way. A foodless house. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I have a fridge. It's plugged in. All I have is alcohol because I moved my alcohol, all my cans of coolers and stuff, like weeks ago because it was an easy thing to get out of the house and move. So all that's in it is alcohol right now. But yeah, no food in this house. So I just like walk towards my food, being like, "Hi, Mom, love you. I'll buy groceries on Tuesday, I swear." She doesn't care. My parents are literally like a 2-minute walk across the yard. I don't even know if it's 2 minutes, a minute and a half. Just like, I see their house. We share cats. Like, the cats are outdoor cats in the yard, and I can call the cats to my house, or they can call the cats to their house. My cats don't like my house yet. They don't know. They don't know the setup of like, hey, one of your favorite people, me, are in this house now. You can go hang out with her in her how you have to be willing to go into the scary house. How close are you to your parents, location-wise, not affection-wise? Admitting it is the first step. I'm pretty close to my parents, getting along-wise, too. You remember playing UFC? Undisputed, it was your favorite UFC game series. Have you seen the reboot move of Mortal Kombat that came out last year? Have what you thoughts on it between the two movies that came out in the 90s? I think I've seen the one movie from the 90s, one of the movies from the 90s, and it was like super camp, right? And then, yeah, I heard about the reboot movie, but I don't think I've seen anything from it. But I feel like there's no way they did it worse than the 90s version, right? Like, there's no way they made it super campy like the 90s one. Because they must have learned their lesson, right? One of the 90s movies was awful. Oh, then maybe I only saw the awful one. Because, yeah, the 90s one I watched, I just laughed the whole time. It wasn't supposed to be funny. It was just like a train wreck. It was hard to look away. It was funny when it wasn't supposed to be funny. I think it was like, was it poorly dubbed? Maybe it was poorly dubbed. I don't remember. But Danelle, do you recommend the new Mortal Kombat movie? Would you say it's good? When did it come out? Oh, in 2021. Just last year, then. I don't think I've seen any of this movie. Maybe we'll look at the trailer. Hello, Photobomb Mike! How are you? How are you this fine day? I know someone else who uses that emoticon when they say hello in my chat. Where's it from? Probably someone I should know. We say they learned their lesson big time. So you think it was good? They are called dub-dubs. They're helping me play Batman. Batman Arkham Knight mostly, I think. I kind of want to see this Mortal Kombat trailer because I don't think I've seen it. So I have no idea what even is the theme they were going for the new Mortal Kombat movie that came out. Shit.
First learned about this 7
The reboot is still poopy. The new Mortal Kombat is still not good. You haven't seen anyone use that emote before in here? Oh, well, Weary Warlord, you might have just not been watching me play that particular game. Or maybe they came at a different time than you. Because, like, a lot of times, certain people who are in chat, they always come at, like, a certain time. They're never at the start. They're always two in or something like that. They inserted an original character, which really sucks. Interesting, but... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Photobomb mic. We were talking about how I refuse to have my mic in frame, which is one reason why it sounds so shitty today. Because it's not set up for this particular room, because I just moved. And how I don't like having mics in frame with me, if at all possible. So I guess we were talking shit about you earlier, Mike. Sorry, just like chatting behind your back. What? Why? Just because I get into people's faces in the worst moments? Yeah, it had its bad moments, but it did make the movie terrible. Faith is a little more forgiving. Faith, you're a little more forgiving for movies and stuff than some of the other people in chat. I think you're just out to be entertained. You're kind of like me, Faith. You're just like, yeah, I enjoyed myself. Was it the best thing ever? No. Was it the worst thing ever? No. It was okay. Good time. That guy pissed you off and some of the casting was bad. The original character in the new Mortal Kombat movie? Interesting. You're the photobomb master? Yeah. I mean, all the popular streamers have you in frame with them. You're very good at your job, photobomb Mike. Basically the master of ruining memories. Okay, oh, my OBS stuff isn't going to turn to the right ones now. Because I have all of my screens mixed up. Crap, okay, let's see if this works. No, that's the wrong one. Nope. Okay, this is the right one I wanted you guys to go to. Demand a mic cam. I don't even think I could. Like, my mic is on a boom that's pretty high. I could show you guys, but you're gonna see some behind the scenes stuff. There it is! There's the mic! Oh, no, it's still green screened. It's beautiful. It is not a traditional mic that people use. At all. It is a Zoom. And it is not meant for streaming, it's meant for other stuff. Portable mic thing, but I rigged it for this. Mic cam, yeah. Buy another camera for redemption. Like for pets, it's just mic. It's just the microphone. It doesn't do anything. I need to grab a couple extra webcams, so I have like different scenes, be like from this angle, or I have cats now. I have access to cats, so. I mean, if you make a Mortal Kombat movie that isn't gruesome and gory, I don't think you're making a Mortal Kombat movie right. Like, that's not right. Incorrect. Incorrect. But yeah, I don't have any cats in my house right now because they're too afraid to come into my house. I have to, like, coax them in with treats. Did they release a Thor trailer recently? I want to watch that. I haven't seen it yet. I'm really looking forward to the next Thor because it's Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor mixed, right? And that's a great mix, especially because my favorite Marvel movie is Thor Ragnarok. So you can understand that Guardians of the Galaxy is probably like one of my second favorite Marvel movies. Thor Love and Thunder. Oh, it's coming out this year? Is there a Thor game we could play when it comes out? Is there even Thor themed games, or is it just Yeah, let's watch it. Pause this. Into this accidentally. Marvel Studio Thor Love and Thunder. Oh, it's official teaser. Just the teaser. That's not what I meant to do.
Hands were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace. I need to figure out exactly.
The only Thor game really sucked. Yeah, we're gonna get dinged on YouTube. This will be cut out probably later.
Live in the moment.
Oh, he got fit again.
My superheroing day.
Remember
Oh,
what I told you?
the Guardians of the Galaxy were there for a
You
second.
ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love. Not me.
What? Just listening.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. But I thought it was gonna be a full-fledged romp with the two of them. Hi, Dub-Dubs! This is the other person who uses the pot wave emoticon. Dub-Dubs. Who doesn't like a good teasing? Like 3 games. I mean, we could play a Thor game. for $2 off of Steam. I missed something. Oh, did I not? I didn't finish the end? Okay, we'll watch the end. Yeah, there you go, Photobomb Mike. Oh, female Thor! Right? She Thor? That's a thing, right? Oh. I don't know why I have auto on. I never put autoplay on. Female 4. Yeah, it just automatically chose what we're watching next, guys. Yeah, Dub-Dubs, I moved, so that's why the quality is subpar today, and it's a short stream. It's only for like an hour. I don't even have tea. That's how short this stream is gonna be. I only had a Coke Zero, and that's it. So, female Thor, what's her deal in the comics and stuff? Is it just like in another universe Thor is a female? Or is she like from the same universe as Thor and I don't know, her name's Thorlina? Can't be a GG stream without tea. I know. You can tell that it's a short stream. If I was streaming for anything longer than an hour, I would have to have tea. I do know where my kettle is. It is plugged in, but I haven't had tea since I moved. All my tea is in like 2 boxes right now. Oh, it's not even unpacked. We already know who it is. Like the actress? Or like the character, female Thor? They're just making Thor more hot than he is. They went as hot as they could on the guy scale, and then they just popped off the guy scale and just started climbing the hot girl scale. Didn't Marvel try to go full woke with female Thor and a ton of LGBTQ characters a few years ago? For what, Photobomb Mike? Like, as like a series on Netflix or something? They officially announced who she is. Like the actress. What if he falls in love with the female Thor? Isn't that just narcissism? Female Thor. Who is Lady Thor? See Natalie Portman as female Thor? What? No. No. That's Natalie. Oh, it is Natalie Portman. When you look at the face, I wasn't looking that close. That is Natalie Portman, isn't it? Half her face. Well, what is she? Well, she's not Thor then. She's still whatever her name was in the series. She's just wearing some kick-ass clothes now. Jane is female Thor. Okay. But obviously that's not actually her name. Her name isn't female Thor. I need to do another setting on this so that my face isn't so big. I'll do that right now. No, I won't do that. I'll do that later. I'll write it down now. Female Thor is known as Mighty Thor. Like, Iron Man was swapped out for Ironheart, and Thor was swapped out for female Thor, and Iceman became gay. Like, in the comics, Photobomb Mike? Like, I was just wondering where this narrative was at. TV, comics. It not doing well. In the comics. Oh, okay. Well, to be honest, some brands, when they decide to go full woke, they go about it in a really weird way that is not helpful in any way, shape, or form as far as making people building more representation into stuff. So, I wonder if the people behind the full woke stuff were even part of those communities. Because a lot of times they don't do it right. Those channels are run by man babies. You're excited to watch people play the upcoming Wolverine game on YouTube. When is that being released, Faith? All they do is try and complain from your experience. There's definitely a lot of people who just use their online platform to be upset about stuff. Because, like, if they got rid of all the other comics with the main characters of who they are and just sent out the woke stuff, I don't think that's what was happening. It was probably they're just doing woke stuff as well as the regular stuff, right? And if you just don't like it, you just don't read it, right? Be far more successful if they made them into unique characters. Yeah, Weary Warlord. As part of it is like, okay, so you have this nostalgia thing. So when you take characters people are super nostalgic about, and then you change them later on to meet the standards and the quality and representation of the current era you're in, then all the nostalgia people are going to be super cranky and grumpy about it and be just mean about it, right? So basically that's not the way to do it. It's just to do fully new, unique characters in maybe the same universe or something, because this nostalgia people will just burn whatever things you try to change to the ground. And sometimes it won't be better writing. Like, sometimes it won't make the content better in any way, shape, or form, too. So, that isn't good either. Yeah, I think a lot of people's online platform is just to complain, and then like that's their whole thing. So they're just looking for things to complain about. Like where I'm looking for a game to play, they're looking for a thing to complain about and make a YouTube video about, and that's their whole persona basically. I can't imagine making that my whole persona. It would be so freaking boring for myself to make a bunch of YouTube videos. Where all I do is like rant and rave about little things that aren't a big deal. Oh, we know it's in very early development, so it can show up next year in a few years. Okay, Faith. Well, I'd be interested in playing a Wolverine game if it wasn't in first person. Because he's from Alberta and I'm from Alberta. So we're basically the same person. I'm basically Wolverine, you guys. Don't we agree? Do I have the beard? Pull it off? The mutton chops they gave him in one of the X-Men? It's all a grift. Outrage gets views. Yes, it's true, Aegon. It's true. I can't... Yeah. I like doing a fake rant every once in a while. Or getting, like, upset about something that doesn't make any sense to get upset about, and it's just funny to rant about it, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Creamy. Creamy told me that. That Wolverine is Canadian, and he's from Alberta, my province, that I was born and raised in and I'm currently living in. Definitely no major difference in gender. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, in the last X-Men movie, Wolverine's daughter? Was it his daughter? Basically had his powers and was, like, taking on the Wolverine mantle. That's when we said goodbye to Patrick Stewart as Professor X. He did a fantastic Professor X. I can't actually imagine anyone else doing that part right. Like, they went and did the younger version, kind of like the prequel stuff to the current to the other movies or whatever, but he just did such a great X. You can't really do any better than that. Clone anything. Yeah, basically oh, it's a clone. How can it be a clone if it's female, though? That doesn't make any sense. Some of the new writers they hired for comics came directly from Tumblr and Twitter, and was usually chosen to be a gay person writing a gay hero story. A lot of old fans disliked that. More experienced writer was taken off the comics for that reason. You don't really care, though, because you're not reading the comics. Interesting. I mean, you kind of need to take steps towards more representation in your media and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure what's the best way to go about doing that. But it should probably be someone from the LGBTQ community writing about the LGBTQ community. But just because they're part of the community doesn't mean they're going to write about it in the best way possible. They just have more of a chance of getting it right than someone who's not part of the community, right? X-23, named Laura by her surrogate mother, is a clone of Wolverine, according to Google. That's impossible, though! A clone is the exact replica of DNA, and she has XX instead of XY. So it's like a fake clone. Like, mostly it's Wolverine's DNA, but then we just threw in some girl chromosomes as well, because we just were like, like a kind of clone, like a semi-clone. We don't want a full clone. Just a little bit of a clone. Baby clone. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the math! She's mostly Wolverine. Gets spicier. It's revealed later that she's not a clone, but the biological daughter of Wolverine. That makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. Aegon. I thought it was his daughter. Daughter makes sense, scientifically. Or else we can't say clone. We'd be like, she's a genetic anomaly that they created from Wolverine's DNA. So she's basically a female version of Wolverine. Like, you know, just not clone, right? I think advisors would be a better idea. Like, literary advisors that know... Oh, military advisors that know how military rules and work such, at least to begin with. Then you can learn writing from the best. Yeah, you're not wrong, Photobomb Mike. That probably would be a good way to ease into it as well. I think they originally went the clone route and then probably rewrote her as a daughter. Yeah, Aegon. Because the clone route doesn't make scientific sense. Oh, Faith. My frames... Okay, so I'm at 31% frames dropped, which is not great. It's not great. But we are live. I'll do some Googling. We're dropping frames like a streaker is dropping pants, you know, just left, right, and center. So I might have to downgrade some quality things so we have better frames. Because I'm pretty sure 30% is high. I've dropped 61,000 frames since stream started, and we've only been streaming for about an hour. But I'm directly plugged in. Like, I didn't decide to try the Wi-Fi. Like, I'm directly Ethernet cabled into my internet. It's the best I can do, internet-wise. Now we just have to see what kind of stream quality we have to drop. No, I never did Weary Warlord. To be honest, I don't do a lot of documentaries. But I don't watch a lot of anything. Most of the time, it's only if you guys are like, this series is the best thing ever. And then I was like, yeah, that sounds like it's up my lane. I think you should just tell me all the important parts of it, Weary Warlord. And I will not watch it then. Because I'm probably gonna forget to watch it still. I think someone recommended Wellington Paranormal to me, and I finally watched some episodes of that this weekend, and it's funny. Pretty funny. I'll probably finish watching that at some point. What else? Yeah, exactly, butt sensor. I just... Whenever it comes to, like, consuming media, I'm, like, always throwing up a stream, or, like, maybe a YouTube video. I'm rarely going into, like, Netflix and, like, selecting a show. I don't know why. It's just not where my brain goes. Like, I'll throw up an audiobook, or a stream, or a long YouTube video, or a podcast, or something, before my brain goes traditional TV media. Mainly because I'm never fully paying attention. And if you're watching like a TV show, you need to pay more attention, right? You watch way too many shows and movies, not to mention videos. Yeah, and it's not even like I'm not consuming a ton of media. I am. I'm always consuming a ton of media. I always have like my wireless earbuds in and I'm listening to something. Like anytime. It's basically to force me to do, like, clean and housework and chores and grocery shopping. The best way to do that is to have my mind focus on something a little more interesting, like a podcast or a stream or something going on in my ears so I could do the thing and just get it done. That's the best way to get me to do my brain to do something it doesn't want to do, is to distract it. You're like, ooh, this shiny thing, and then you finish mopping the floor. Like, ooh, shiny book on tape you're listening to. That's fun. And then the floor gets mopped. I was like, oh, wasn't even paying attention to mopping the floor. Just got her done. That's a large portion of why I consume media, is just to get me to do tasks and chores. Oh, Gina's a major hobby procrastinator. Oh yeah, hang on. I'm procrastinating my life right now. I'm very good at procrastinating. Yeah, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but I'm like a fully grown adult, and I should figure out what I want to be. I should go out and get full-time work and not be like a part-time. I guess can be more of a full-time handyman on the farm because I'm on the farm again. But yeah, I've just been very good at procrastinating literally anything. Give me a thing, be like, oh, you'll really enjoy this. You'll love it. I won't do it for like 6 months. Like, unless like someone, like my friend, comes over and is like, we're watching this tonight, and then we watch all of the episodes, and then now I'm like, I really enjoyed that. She's like, I knew you would. I was like, I just need someone to make me watch it. You have subscriptions to HBO, Disney, Prime, and Netflix. Nice! I should get Disney. I technically can watch a decent chunk of HBO at my parents' house because we're logged into my brother's Crave account, which has a bunch of HBO stuff. Fall asleep to audiobooks. I like to fall asleep to like streams or YouTube videos. I used to fall asleep to Game Grumps all the time. Not because they're like sleepy, it's just like had like all of the episodes of Game Grumps like lined up. You just go through them all while you do shit. It was nice. I find it kind of sad that MPC Studio in Vancouver had to close just to redesign Sonic in the first film. It was a great movie, though. I think the redesign was a good call, Faith, though. I think the redesign was a good call. Like, honestly, the first design was insane, and the redesign of Sonic just looked like Sonic. It was good. I think that movie would have crashed and burned if they hadn't redesigned Sonic. Like, I really think so. I think it would have been blacklisted on the internet, and all of the fans who would have seen it wouldn't have gone and seen it, and then it wouldn't have been able to get its feet under it as a result. I think you think my hobby procrastinating is rubbing off on you, Hagon? Because I showing such a glamorous life of like not doing fun things. You can group watch on Disney. Yes. Watch on Discord, limited to 6 people though. I think I actually figured a way to watch stuff on Netflix on Discord. So we might have to watch, I might have to figure that out too at some point. So we can watch some movies together in Discord. Because we can't do Twitch Prime stuff until I'm affiliate. But I kind of figured it out before. But the reason why I haven't joined Disney Plus yet is because I was hoping to just like sniggle onto someone's account. But I guess I'm not currently, I'm just part of other accounts right now, so I could probably pay for a Disney. Be the main person paying for Disney and let other people borrow that. I guess I could do that. To affiliate or not affiliate, that's the question. Yeah, especially when YouTube has like, when I have streams where it's 10 people on YouTube and no one on Twitch, right? So it's like, it's really hard to say. Like, I would just have a dead stream that day if I hadn't streamed to YouTube as well. And YouTube is growing faster than my Twitch. I have 404 subscriptions on YouTube. We're gonna do a horror video game day. You guys can select the horror video game. You can throw out some suggestions now, and I'll buy it, and we'll try to finish, depending on the game, but we'll try to finish it in like one sitting. We can start whenever. Affiliate! You fall asleep to Sandy Freaks all the time. Sandy Freaks. Just stream a screen on YouTube that says live on Twitch. Yeah, and then it probably wouldn't be breaking the affiliate rules. If I'm not streaming the stream, I'm just streaming something else during the stream to remind people to come on Twitch. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. There's definitely perks to being affiliate on Twitch, as far as we could watch Twitch Prime. We could have Twitch Prime nights, and whatever's on Twitch Prime, most people have Twitch Prime. Some people don't. You guys could watch that with me. Polls. We could have cool polls. You could subscribe to me. You could donate bits to me. That's one of my perks. Just pop Sandy Freaks on and you're out. Okay, I don't know what Sandy Freaks is. Is it a band? Because when you said that, I just imagined, like, you're listening to just, like, people at the beach.
April Fool!
Hey, shout.
Don't wanna look at your eyes, I know you're not able to lie. With the two,
You
with the
what?
and go to the space needle.
This is what put you to sleep? What if you stream someone else's screen watching your Twitch? I don't know, Aegon. Like, Twitchception? Inception, but Twitch? Would you get dinged for that? I don't know. I know, people who like to live stream to TikTok at the same time as Twitch, is they have this camera and set up here, and then they have their phone camera and set up at a different angle. And so it's not the same stream, per se. Like, they're doing the same thing, but it's not through the same setup or anything. It's different camera, different angle, different device streaming. And that's how they get around that. So, I mean, it's possible. I've heard of no one ever getting dinged for streaming to two things at once. So you could just try it. You could just get your affiliate and then just try it. But they could probably easily check for, like, Restream Bot and chat. Be like, you know, you can't have Restream Bot in your chat. I'll be like, well, okay. Then if I don't have Restream Bot, then I have to always have something like this all the time, so that both YouTube and Twitch can talk back and forth to each other. You guys can see what the people on YouTube are saying and what the people on Twitch are saying. But it have to be on every screen. So then there would be a me TV, which my streams are very clean, where I literally only have a TV of my face on pretty much all the stream. So then I would have to add another component, another thing to my streams. Which, I mean, I could maybe have, like, goals and stuff set up on my stream, but I don't really have anything like that. Out of all the words, soothing would be the top 20 for that song. I mean, the beat was smooth. It wasn't, like, jarring or anything, but it's rap. The hashtags on this YouTube video are rap, meme rap, and SpongeBob. North Main by Sandy Freaks is the one I was listening to. What's not soothing about Sandy shaking them cheeks? What's a little twerking? Like, who doesn't like to fall asleep to the clapping of ass cheeks just ringing in your ear? Like, very like a metronome, like ding, like a clock in the background, just soothing your way to sleep. Yeah, right? Faith is right. You're not wrong, Faith. You're not wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm still sore from Friday. Also, I think my guns got... Oh, like, I put on Discord, you can kind of see it. Like, all these fucking bruises. I bruise so easily. So this is like corner of boxes, like pressing in hard enough to like leave a bruise, but it... And then my thighs are worse because I readjust like boxes and stuff with my leg, with my dominant right leg. So like literally my thigh is just littered with like tiny little bruises. And I showed it to Deanna, my best friend, and she she said I look like an abuse victim. I'm like, oh, I mean, you're not wrong. There's a lot of bruising, and they're like perfectly like finger sized, so it could look like someone like clawing at you or something. I don't think my stream has been green the entire time. So yeah, I'm super bruised, but that's just because I bruise pretty easily. And then, like, all through my back and my upper shoulders. See, I can help carry the heavy furniture. It's just, I always need breaks. Like, my brother's on one side of the really heavy bed frame and I'm on the other side. I can lift it, and we can lift it out of here, but we have to lift it for a bit. And then my hands are usually my weakest link, like whatever grip I have on my hands start failing. And then I'm like, okay, we gotta rest. Where like, he'll just go the whole way. And I go, stupid boy with your stupid testosterone and your stupid muscles. Probably exercises as much as I do. That he can like lift shit like it's nobody's business. And I was like, well, if I have to have big ass arms like this, like, why aren't I like super fucking strong? That's because it's all fat. Unfortunately. I put on the wrong stuff. I wanted the colored stuff. Better be lifting it, girl. Although, if you ever want to feel strong, just, like, be around your grandma when she needs stuff lifted. Because she'll lift something, she's like, oh man, that's really heavy. And then I just pick it up, and I go, no, grandma. No, it's not really heavy. You're 85. But I feel like I'm the frickin' Hulk. Because, like, everything, she's like, oh, man, that's really heavy. And I just pick it up like it weighs nothing. I was like, it's not really heavy. Because it's not, like, straining my muscles in any way. You're just old. Although my aunts have been doing that, too. My aunts are in their 60s now. And they can't lift something. And then I lift it. And they go, you're such a strong girl, Gina. And I go, I don't think so. Because that's not like I'm lifting weights. It's not like I'm working out at the gym, getting swole. I'm just lifting stuff when I need stuff lifted. But makes me feel strong. And then I have to lift shit with my brother. And then I'm like, oh, well, I'm not that strong at all. I'm just okay at it. But I think, yeah. Does anyone else have anything fun to share with the class? I don't know what my framing is. Anything else fun to share? I'm pretty sure there will be no stream tomorrow, and I'll try to have like a regular stream on Wednesday. That's the plan. And if you guys can think of what horror game you want me to play, other than Outlast and Outlast 2, because those are special games for a special time. But you guys can have horror games. You can say it in Discord. You can say it right now, what your vote is. And then we'll maybe vote in the Discord because it's easier to vote in the Discord. Well, have I put out any votes on the Discord? I don't know. So, anyone who has any ideas for a horror game you want to watch me play all the way through, give it to me and I'll write it down, and we'll have a day of horror, of true horror, because you guys don't like my Evil Within streams because I'm having fun with it, because it's not that scary, it's just pretty gory. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna head off because I have a lot of stuff to do. Very short stream today. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm gonna sign off. So thanks for coming to hang out. Can't think of any spooky games? That's fine, Akon. I don't have a date that we're doing this on, so feel free to tell me a spooky game in any other streams later. Just remind me what it's for. But yeah. You guys can tell me spooky games later. No rush. We don't have a date down for celebrating 400 subscriptions on YouTube. A horror night stream extravaganza. Yeah, that's right. Stream extravaganza. Anyway. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I hope to see you on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I can get all of this properly set up by then, but we will see. Hopefully my microphone's huge. If I can't get this mic sounding good, I'm gonna have to buy some equipment or something. So yeah, I hope to see you guys on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Be there, be square. And yeah. Until next time, bye!